Nowadays in our society there are many different types of transport. Cars are the ones we use most often. Cars are manufactured all over the world and are flown to England and other countries to be used.
However, we use many other types of transport, like trains, buses, bikes, motorbikes, and vans. However, vans are more for business use. Some people like vans though.
However convenient these means of transport may be, they are slowly ruining the environment. Cars produce a large amount of CO2 gas, which is slowly contributing to climate change. Companies are trying to produce greener cars, such as ecologically ones like battery-powered cars and water-powered cars. That was a car.
We get our food by going to supermarkets. Here, in a big supermarket, we're going to go inside and do some shopping.
This is cookie mix. This proves how lazy our society has got. We no longer have to go and buy all the individual ingredients. All we have to do is just buy the mix off the shelf.
And add some water.
Stop. Our society really takes for granted all the things that we currently have. Look, for instance, we have cereal. Look how many different brands of cereal there are. We take for granted how easily it is that we can get food. People in other countries, such as the indigenous studies we've been looking at the moment, like the San people, think how much effort it must take to get one good meal a day. With us, it's really so easy. I don't think that's right.
We're so conscious of where our food comes from, but do we even stop and think about where things like our fabric softeners come from? For example, for briefs, it just says made in the EU. This is being completely vague and we don't actually know where our washing things and fabric softeners are coming from.
Why do we need water from Italy and France? We have plenty of it here.
The British public are very concerned about where their food comes from. We went to Sainsbury's to have a look about where different types of food come from. We went to the fruit and veg department in Sainsbury's and tomatoes came from 3 different places: Spain, Italy and the UK. We also found out that red peppers come from Israel, onions from Egypt and bananas from the Solomon Islands. We also looked at tinned and canned vegetables like Sainsbury's own broad beans and baby carrots, which come from Belgium.
Yeah, this is Sainsbury's own.
And the famous green giant sweet corn and peas from France. This is what a larder in a typical home might look like.
Let's see if she's in. Oh.
Welcome to my larder! So, I've been told to see where all the stuff is from, so here is some creamed coconut. And this is from Indonesia. As you'll see here, made in Indonesia. Can you see that? Because my dad's Australian, so we go to this place called the Australian shop. And so, obviously, these crackers are from... They're actually imported into Singapore. That is shocking! Oh god! They're imported into Singapore! Wow, I didn't know that. Oh, my parents went to Grenada, so all these spices, these are made in Grenada. It doesn't actually say they're made in Grenada. Oh, it does! So, Grenada. How am I actually... Oh, some fair trade brownies. These are made in Malawi, actually, but, they are fair trade, so, you know. Malawi. And do I have any British? This will be British. Fortnum Masons. We have some biscuits made in England. So, I have food from all over the world in my larder. Goodbye.
Because Georgia has so many foods from different countries in her larder, it shows that the UK has become a much more accepting country and much more diverse.
Although that isn't necessarily a good thing. These crackers, which Georgia originally thought were, well, directly from Australia, kind of aren't. On the back of it, it does say they are, in fact, made in Australia, exporting to the world. But, you know, is that such a good thing? These crackers had to go to Singapore first before coming here. And, well, exporting to the world, that means that they're going all over the world, so from Singapore they could be going to anywhere. So, yes. Nowadays we know more about illnesses. For instance, Georgia is diabetic. This is her diabetic pen. Cathy had to ask the waitress whether she could eat the food that she is currently eating because she's allergic to wheat and dairy.
Here are some people doing typical exercise. Star jumps, punching to work the arms.
Many other sports give you balance and poise.
This is a perfect example of what to wear whilst doing recreational sports. Trainers are a necessity in this muddy land. Also, a puffer jacket is always recommended for outdoor winter sports. A lovely hoodie and loose tracksuit bottoms are always good.
Okay, go on.
Start again, sorry. Oh dear. Global warming.
Come here, rude boy, can you get it up? Come here, rude boy, is you big enough? Take it, baby.
I don't like peas. Pose, girls, pose. Wonderful, that's a wrap.
That is so good.
If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it.